Hi, today, we are going to talk about climate change. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns on Earth. While some changes occur naturally due to volcanic eruptions, ocean currents, and variations in solar activity, human activities have significantly accelerated these changes, mainly by burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas. These activities release greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere, trapping heat and causing the planet to warm. The effects of climate change are widespread. Rising global temperatures lead to more extreme weather events, including stronger hurricanes, intense heat waves, droughts, and heavy rainfall. Glaciers and ice caps are melting, causing sea levels to rise, which threatens coastal communities and ecosystems. Changes in climate also disrupt wildlife, leading to habitat loss, species extinction, and shifts in migration patterns. Climate change affects human health, agriculture, and economies. Higher temperatures can increase the spread of diseases, reduce crop yields, and worsen air quality. Water shortages and food insecurity are becoming more common in many regions. In response, scientists and governments worldwide are working on solutions, including renewable energy sources like wind and solar power, energy-efficient technologies, reforestation, and policies to reduce carbon emissions. Taking action to mitigate climate change involves reducing greenhouse gas emissions, adapting to new environmental realities, and promoting sustainable practices. Every individual, business, and government has a role in addressing this global challenge to ensure a healthier planet for future generations. Climate change has been a growing concern for decades, but it became a widely recognized global crisis in the late 20th century. Scientists had already begun studying the effects of greenhouse gases in the 19th century, and by the 1950s and 1960s, researchers started linking rising carbon dioxide levels to increasing global temperatures. The issue gained significant attention in the 1980s when evidence of global warming became more apparent. In 1988, NASA scientist James Hansen testified before the U.S. Congress, stating that human activities were causing climate change. That same year, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change (IPCC) was established to assess scientific data and inform policymakers. During the 1990s and early 2000s, climate-related disasters, such as severe droughts, hurricanes, and wildfires, became more frequent, reinforcing concerns. The 2015 Paris Agreement marked a major global effort to limit temperature rise by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Today, climate change is considered a critical issue, with increasingly severe effects like extreme weather, rising sea levels, and biodiversity loss threatening ecosystems and human societies worldwide. If no action is taken, future generations will face severe consequences due to climate change. Rising global temperatures will lead to more extreme weather events, including stronger hurricanes, heat waves, droughts, and floods. These disasters will cause destruction, displace communities, and increase food and water shortages. Sea levels will continue to rise as glaciers and ice caps melt, threatening coastal cities and small island nations. Many regions will experience desertification, making agriculture difficult and leading to widespread hunger and economic instability. Wildlife and ecosystems will suffer, with many species going extinct due to habitat loss and changing environments. Human health will be at risk, with higher temperatures worsening air quality, spreading diseases, and increasing heat-related deaths. Social conflicts over resources like water and arable land may escalate, leading to political instability and migration crises. Without action, future generations will inherit a world with fewer opportunities, greater suffering, and irreversible environmental damage. To combat climate change, we must take action at individual, community, national, and global levels. Here's what we can do. Reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Transition to renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydro instead of fossil fuels. Improve energy efficiency by using LED lighting, better insulation, and energy-efficient appliances. Support public transportation, biking, walking, and electric vehicles to cut emissions from cars. Reduce air travel or choose airlines that invest in sustainable aviation fuels. Sustainable consumption and waste reduction. Reduce, reuse, and recycle to limit waste and lower carbon footprints. Cut down on single-use plastics, which contribute to pollution. Support sustainable fashion by buying fewer but higher quality clothes. Eat sustainably by reducing meat consumption, especially beef, and choosing plant-based or locally sourced foods. Protect and restore nature. Plant trees and protect forests to absorb CO. Support reforestation and conservation projects. Protect oceans and marine life by reducing plastic use and supporting sustainable fishing practices. Advocate for change. Support policies that promote renewable energy, emissions reductions, and climate-friendly initiatives. Vote for leaders committed to environmental action. Encourage companies to adopt sustainable practices by choosing eco-friendly brands. Adapt to new challenges. Invest in climate-resilient infrastructure to withstand extreme weather. Support research into carbon capture and innovative climate solutions. Improve education and awareness so more people understand the urgency of climate change. Small actions, when multiplied globally, can slow climate change and protect future generations. Climate change is one of the most urgent challenges facing humanity. If left unaddressed, it will lead to devastating consequences, including extreme weather, rising sea levels, food and water shortages, and widespread ecological damage. Future generations will inherit a world of uncertainty, hardship, and irreversible environmental changes. However, we still have the power to make a difference. By reducing greenhouse gas emissions, adopting sustainable habits, protecting nature, and advocating for climate-friendly policies, we can slow down global warming and create a more resilient future. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger effort of protecting our planet. The responsibility lies with individuals, communities, businesses, and governments. Working together, we can preserve the Earth's natural balance, ensure a better quality of life for future generations, and build a more sustainable and equitable world. The time to act is now. How can the choices we make in our daily lives, such as the way we consume energy, the food we eat, the transportation we use, and the products we buy, contribute to a more sustainable future? And what steps can we take to ensure that future generations inherit a healthier planet? Let me know what you think. If you think you learned something, like, share and subscribe to this channel for my content. Thank you for watching.